Europe, 1815. Napoleon's empire has crumbled. The victors gather in Vienna to divide up the spoils and eat very well while doing it. But behind every clink of a glass, a dagger. Behind every smile, a spy. One British cook is about to save a nation, not with a sword, but with a pastry crust. This isn't just about politics, it's about power, deception, and dinner. Because sometimes history changes over dessert. Welcome to Once Upon a Dish, where something delicious happened. Her name was Emilia Stone. Officially a private cook to Lord Castlereagh, the British Foreign Minister. Unofficially, a spy. Her mission: infiltrate the Congress of Vienna, identify the rogue French marquis rumoured to be sabotaging peace talks, and neutralise him, quietly. Her cover, a chef, her weapon, beef. Now here's the thing, feeding a room full of suspicious diplomats is already a nightmare. But when one of them might be poisoning the wine and blaming your country, pressure's on. Emilia needed a dish that said, I'm just a harmless cook. But also, I see everything that goes into your mouth. And so, she created it. A seared beef tenderloin, wrapped in a blanket of earthy mushroom duxelles, kissed with prosciutto, tucked snugly in a golden puff pastry. Elegant, rich, impossible to tamper with unnoticed. She called it nothing. She didn't have time for names. She had a marquee to expose. At the banquet, under glittering chandeliers, with chamber music echoing off marble walls, the dish was served. The marquis raised his fork, smiled, ate, and dropped like a stone. Now, before you clutch your pearls, no, it wasn't the Beef Wellington. It was the wine. Emilia had switched it. While everyone panicked, she slipped out the back with nothing but a quiet smile and a still warm pastry in her basket. The marquis survived, so did the peace treaty, and as for her mysterious beef creation, well, a few weeks later, back in London, it showed up in a tavern. When asked the name, Emilia supposedly winked and said, I don't know, something victorious. Wellington, maybe? It stuck. So the dish we know today as Beef Wellington, a holiday centerpiece, a chef's final exam, a flaky, juicy miracle, may have been born not in a kitchen, but in a game of political chess. Of course, we can't prove Emilia Stone ever existed, but someone invented Beef Wellington, and they weren't just making dinner. They were making a statement. A perfect Wellington is about balance. Soft and crisp, bold and subtle, fire and finesse. Maybe that's what diplomacy is too. So next time you slice into one, remember, you're not just eating a dish, you're slicing into history. And now, we want to hear from you. Have you ever tried making a Beef Wellington? What's your twist? Do you go classic or sneak in garlic, blue cheese, maybe even truffle oil? Tell us in the comments, what's your ultimate Beef Wellington recipe? And don't forget to subscribe, because here at Once Upon a Dish, something delicious happened.
Bon appétit!